Students, today we discuss few keywords of this chapter, sorting material into groups. Number one is classification. So what is classification? Sorting things together with similar properties are called classification. Now next is matter. What is matter? Anything that has mass and occupies spaces are called matter, and matter, it may be living things or non-living things. Now next is atom. What is atom? It is the smallest indivisible particle of the matter. And next is transparent, translucent and opaque. So these are the classification of material which is based on the transparency. So transparent material through which we can see clearly, translucent we can see partially, and opaque through which we cannot see at all. And next is density. Density is what? Mass per unit volume of a substance, and it is also properties of material. Okay, so materials or substance having lesser density as compared to water, so it can float on the surface of water, and substance having higher density as compared to water, then it sink in water. Now next is conductors. So conductor is what? Material that allow heat and electricity to pass through it. Okay, like iron, copper. And insulator, material that do not allow heat or electricity to pass through it, like rubber, plastic. And next is magnetic substance. So the substance which get attracted toward a magnet are called magnetic substance, like iron. Now next we discuss long question answers of this chapter, sorting material into groups. Now today we discuss question number 3 of long question answer of chapter sorting material into groups. So question is, explain in details the difference between solids, liquids and gases. And answer is, solid particles are tightly packed within the matter and it has definite shape and definite volume. Now next is liquid state. Number 1 properties, particles are less tightly packed than solid, means there is high intermolecular space between the particle as compared to solid state. And next is, it has definite volume but no definite shape. Now third one is gaseous state. So particles are loosely packed and move freely, and it has neither definite shape nor definite volume. Now next question is, how is the property of conduction of electricity applied in daily life? Give examples. So answer is, on the basis of conductivity or conduction of electricity applied in daily life, classified into two types, conductors and insulator. Conductors, material that conduct electricity or material through which electricity can pass, is called conductors, and electricity is supplied to our homes through wires and cables, and these wires and cables made up of copper, aluminium, etc. Now next, insulator, material that do not conduct electricity is called insulator. Example, plastic and rubbers. So from these materials electricity cannot conduct. Now question number 5 is, give one activity to test the miscibility of liquid. And answer is, miscible liquid. What is miscible liquid? Liquid that completely dissolve in each other are called miscible liquid, like vinegar. Vinegar, it is a mixture of water and acetic acid, and both are in liquid state and both dissolve in each other completely. That's why vinegar is miscible liquid. Next is lemon juice and water. Both of these are in liquid state and both of these are miscible. Now next is immiscible liquid. What is immiscible liquid? Two liquid that are not miscible in each other are called immiscible liquid. Example, oil and water. Oil and water both are in liquid state but they cannot miscible with each other. Okay, and oil float on the surface of water due to their lesser density as compared to water. Now draw a line with pencil after completion of this answer.